Today is the coronation of King Charles III, God save the King, and we thought we'd like to do something special to commemorate the occasion. Unfortunately, they wouldn't let us do a triathlon at Buckingham Palace for some reason, and they wouldn't even let us run in front of the carriage of the King wearing our GTN tri-suits. Such a pity. So we thought, what better way to commemorate the occasion than with some art? Now, none of us are renowned artists. We all saw Mark and Heather's attempts at Christmas trees for our Taskmaster challenge.
Oh, what, we were blindfolded for that, hang on.
True, but still, we don't want to be subjected to any more of your arts and crafts, Mark. Nope, we're talking something that actually utilizes our strengths and is also artwork. Endurance art.
Yeah, we are talking about GPS art, or Strava art as it's also known.
Yeah, because it's with GTN, it's a competition!
Of course it is. Yep, there aren't really many rules. Any size, any design, bike or run has to have a royal theme.
Can we swim? Can you swim?
Or horse ride?
You could swim, you could horse ride us. I mean, there's no rules as long as it looks something royal and it's GPS art. Easy, right? Off we go.
Oh.
So I planned my GPS art, and I had planned a 24-kilometer run in the shape of a crown, which I thought was, meh, it was okay. But I have an injured foot, so I can't actually run 24 kilometers, or at all for that matter. I thought I might try and bike the run route I'd planned, but that's not a good idea either, because I probably won't be able to, and I'll end up walking my bike. So what I've done is I've changed the plan entirely, and I have created a walk route, which I am now going to attempt to execute, holding my bike computer in my hand to try and navigate around Royal Victoria Park. At least it's a royal park, so that should count for something, right? I'm at the start of my route, and I am definitely going to get some wet feet walking around the park in the grass. Didn't wear my wellies. Loading route, there you go. Navigation on there. Whoa, okay. Here we go. Wish me luck. Trying to concentrate and keep the phone pointing in the same direction as me. It's harder than it looks. I wouldn't want to do this whilst riding a mountain bike.
All right, here we go then. 105k, loaded up on the Wahoo Roam there. Bitten off more than I could chew here. Pretty excited though. Riding this weapon today. Absolutely love this bike. Really odd conditions though here in the UK at the moment. It's meant to be spring, but it's still peeing it down. So I've opted for a fairly high tyre pressure because I'm going to be doing quite a lot on tarmac on roads, or at least I think I am. But it does mean I'm probably going to be slipping everywhere on the trails. Anyway, let's get on with this. I'm kind of apprehensive but very excited. It's going to be a big day, so I need to get cracking. Oh, big hill to start on.
I mean, it's not a royal standard, let's put it this way, but I am trying to combine some sort of art and running. You think it would be fun because I like running, but running around a field, yeah, it's not the most exciting idea. I love looking at maps. That's why I have done a lot of map reading, map searching, map sketching, even went to go and get the colouring in pencils to start getting a bit creative, but nothing was coming out. So I've come to a big field. It's just a big blank canvas that I now have to try to follow a route that's in my head because I can't draw it because it's not a path. So yeah, can't do too much chatting.
So far so good. About halfway through, think my issue might be the definition. When you're walking and you've got such a small GPS art, you can't really get the definition. GPS is only accurate to about, what, 10 or 12 meters. So far so good. I think we might be okay. Might be in with a shout. Depends what the other two do, I guess.
Some friends. Hello.
Yep.
It's a tyre. Don't chew the tyre though, please. Do you need that? Oh, sorry.
I've got a whole field to myself, and somehow I've managed to run to the goalpost. But I guess they're a bit of a reference point, because that is the only problem with having a really nice open field, is how do I actually know? So I'm just having to really study my little GPS on my phone, because otherwise I'm literally running in circles. Yeah, maybe I'll change the shape as I go.
Chin cam update. Turns out the path I had planned, which is that way, doesn't exist. So I don't know how that happens. So I have to go that way. Also not a great path. Hopefully this doesn't mess up my Strava art too much, but seems to imply I can just go up there and then turn right and then I sort of back on. Hopefully won't mess up my art too much, but not ideal. Onwards.
I think we'll go this way. Oh, watch out for the nettles. Ouch. Okay. Gonna be a few kinks on my artwork there. The bushes and nettles went on the plan.
To be honest, the last 20 minutes or so was not fun. See, the problem is, I've planned this route, I've got to stick to that route to make the art, but some of these paths are just ridiculous, they're stupid, they're overgrown, I'm riding through bogs and floods. Ordinarily, I just go, all right, cool, yeah, that doesn't work, let's go on to another track, but I can't because this needs to stay as the route to make my art. I am having fun. This is a cool job. I could be sat at a desk today. Can you keep reminding myself that? Okay. It's hard though.
Oh, gotta get under this tree. That's a 90-degree turn, and this way. Oh, so much mud. I really should have walked my wheelies. That is it. Pattern completed. Commute says, what a tour. Indeed. Well, we'll see about that when we compare it to the others.
Not even quite halfway yet. I think I'm only around 40k. So I realised I may need to pace myself. What I'm doing is working really hard off-road because it's so muddy at the moment. Barely riding like 10k an hour, but power must have. I haven't got power meter on my bike, but I'd imagine it's pretty darn high. The problem is then I get onto smooth stuff like this, onto the tarmac, I'm like, I need to get the pace up. I'm falling behind on time, it's going to take me forever. So then I start hammering it on the roads like this. I'd love to know my average power, but yeah, I am starting to realise a little bit out of breath. My heart rate's very high and has been for a long time. I'm doing a classic mark, aren't I? Apparently, that's the trail. It's even on the OS map. Don't think anyone's taken that one for a while. It's kind of an important part of the art, if we're going to be honest. If I carry on up there on the road, it sort of ruins this little shape. Sad times. It's that time in the ride. Oh yeah. Actually going okay. Got a funny little bit coming up now where I do lots of out and backs. Interesting. Let's stay tuned.
can't talk and draw at the same time. Well, I can't really draw, as you'll also see. A white line! Although I don't really have many straight lines. Well, I guess sort of straight, but just off the straight, so got the odd bit of guidance here. That's me done. Nice and warm. Well, I can do the rest of my run session now. And yeah, I guess just time to see what the others have created. I feel like they're quite proud of their creations. I must admit, I'm not proud of mine, as you can probably tell. So yeah, I will just maybe be happy to take third on this occasion, but we'll see.
A little over 3 hours in, 70k down. I am massively overdressed. I am soaked, absolutely dripping sweat. And I've got no space in my pocket, so it looks like I'm going to be carrying that down my front on the way home. Wicked views though, massive climb, sweating out. Yay!
I've gone the wrong way.
Getting carried away, gone the wrong way. All right, coming to the end of the ride now. Actually a few hundred meters. Time to see whether my route worked. And it actually resembles anything remotely royal. All right.
All right, well, it turns out GPS art is not as easy as some people make it look on their Instagram posts, because that was pretty challenging to make it look like anything relating to King Charles at all. I think we did okay, maybe. So let's run through what we did and what we ended up with. Mark?
Yeah, I really made it my mission to stick to roads and paths, and I thought the bigger I go, the more I could kind of get away with, if that makes sense.
You can get better definition if you go really far. Yeah.
And I decided to go mountain bike because then I've got more options of roads and paths. It turned into a very big day. 100k on the mountain bike, going through a lot of boggy fields, which ordinarily I would go, this field isn't to be mountain bike through, let's go for a different path. But of course I got to stick to that boggy field because that is the art.
Your picture goes all wrong, yeah.
So yeah, 4.5 hours on the mountain bike. And probably actually there was more than stopping time, but I got it done, it's okay.
Okay, well, I couldn't go and bike for 4.5 hours, and I also couldn't run. I planned a really cool, I'll say it was going to be brilliant, crown in a 25-kilometer run, and then I've hurt my foot, so I couldn't run. I ended up walking my route. I did do it in Royal Victoria Park, though, so I think the Royal Victoria should count for something, right?
Yeah.
We moved on to Charles Victoria's a while ago.
Oh, well, still, it's royal.
It is. We are embracing a lot of royal features in Bath. So.
Thankfully. And then Heather, what did you do? Do you swim, bike, run?
Yeah, I mean, I kept it simple. There were still all sorts of elaborate thoughts, but yeah, running was kind of the way forward, and I found a blank canvas, which quite literally was like, in theory, I could have drawn anything if I had the skills, but I don't.
Yeah. I think what I found was that you think, well, it's pretty easy, you just join the dots together, and then when you actually go onto the GPS app or whatever to try and draw it, it's like, whoa, hold on, can't do it. Let's make it a little bit more simple. No, let's make it a little bit more simple. Anyway, let's see what you guys have done. Right, starting with Mark, and we have it's obviously, yeah, okay. It's a king's crown, obviously.
Yeah.
It's very clearly, there's
I get it does look like a Teletubby kind of thing.
A little bit
top
looks like Tinky Winky or one of those. Yeah.
Mixed with Mickey Mouse, I don't know. But I mean, I was going to also add a bit more detail, but it made it 140k.
Yeah, I was going to say, where are the jewels in your crown, Mark?
Do I get some credit just for the distance?
I think that distance is incredible that you mounted bike that far. And that sounds really fast as well.
But you said you were going to do really fast so that you get better definition.
That is very deep.
A bit more. I'm sure if you made it really big, then it would look, the lines would look cleaner.
I'm sitting here having only walked.
Yeah, exactly 2.5
Ks, 2.5 kilometers. But
that is For 2.5K, that is incredibly detailed.
I thought so too. I mean, I round and round the park. I did have
You knocked it out of the park.
Oh yeah, I did have to go through around a few obstacles while I was there too. Luckily, it was a bit of a rainy day, so I didn't have too many picnickers to walk through.
That could be your
walk across their picnic blankets.
Excuse me a moment.
Yeah.
Okay, come on then. Next
Let's see what Heather's got.
Oh, another crown.
Another crown.
Bit more detailed than
I
mine.
was going to say, yeah, Mark, she's done a bit better than you on that crown.
Blank canvas.
I did have and it was flat as well. I found the biggest flat space that I could to just
Done well in 3.4K
go
though.
kind of jog around.
Must have been your recovery run for the week though. Only 3.4Ks there.
It was my warm up. Okay. I thought about trying to do my efforts within it, but that was not going to happen.
I'll sprint the cross.
Yeah,
and,
I could have done some intervals or something, couldn't I?
Well, we all put a good effort in for a first attempt at GPS art. I think we all did okay. Who's the winner then?
I mean,
are we going to
each vote for each one?
Everyone vote for their winner and see who comes out on top. I think we'll leave it.
I was out there a long time.
That's not what the challenge was, though. It was the best art. It wasn't who's going to be out there the longest.
But I stuck to roads and paths, and that's what it's all about. Not just going wherever you want. I mean, I could do that wherever. I could just go into a big open moorland and go, right, great.
It was about the art, though, Mark. It was about the art. Anyway, we could debate this forever. So maybe you guys should vote. We're going to show you our results now, and you guys can vote down below for who you think did the best. And of course, we'd also like to see your own Strava art, so feel free to send us that too. Hey, I don't think any of us are getting damehoods or knighthoods from King Charles for this effort, but hey, we gave it a go, and congratulations, King Charles, on his coronation.